Okay, so here's my t-shirt, and the first thing I'm going to do is cut off the top piece just under where the sleeves are attached. Because of the shape of that and the sewing, you can't really use that part. So I'm going to cut across here, and you notice I have spread this out flat on the table, and it's got wrinkles, but I'm trying to keep it as flat as possible. Okay, so there's the part with the sleeves. We'll just put that over here. You can turn that into face masks or some other art project. Okay, so now we have this bottom part of the t-shirt, and the idea is to cut this and make one solid piece of yarn from it. Now this one's got a seam on the sides, so that makes it, it may pull apart at that spot, but then no problem, you just knot it, So I'm going to start cutting. I'm going to cut here on the seam, and I'm going to start cutting from the bottom about a 1/2 inch to an inch piece. And I'm going to go slow because you notice I'm not really measuring it. I'm just trying to keep straight. And we're going to cut this like a big spiral, so it's one piece of t-shirt material that stays all connected all the way up. And I don't like those jagged little pieces where the scissors don't quite match with where the last place I cut. But you know what? They don't really show when you're using that for weaving. So now I'm going to just turn around here and start cutting on the top. And again, I'm keeping this all together as one piece. If I do accidentally cut through it, I'm just going to make a knot, which we practiced a lot in 4th grade when we were stitching. And it's even easier to do with a big thick piece of t-shirt material. So when I get here to the end, okay, now I don't want to just cut that off, so I'm going to be careful to keep spiraling it and connect it to that piece underneath. So as I cut, okay, pull that out of the way so you can see. I'm just going to keep cutting carefully and smoothly as possible. I've noticed that the slower I go, the smoother my cutting is. Alright, and I'm going to get over here. Same thing. I'm just going to continue that like it's one long piece. So the idea is that it's like a spiral as I cut up the shirt. Okay, and again, keeping it all together as one long piece. I'm going to continue along here. Alright, well, I have a label in there, which I really don't need, so I'm just going to cut the label out without cutting the shirt. It's a little thin here, so I'll have to be careful. It may rip while I'm stretching it but that's okay. I can tie it back together. Okay,